Is it true what they say that we can practice mindfulness in everyday life to give more meaning and fulfillment to this life? Can it really be a way to let go? To not define ourselves by our past or our experiences, but define your future and create it right now. Some say that mindfulness, meditation has helped them achieve better health, improve fitness, freedom from stress, and groundbreaking success. But maybe it's more to it than that. If you want to understand how to practice mindfulness in everyday life, then these 3 steps will help you accomplish success, resolve unresolved emotions, develop better relationships with people and food, improve memory, thinking, and ultimately even things like overcoming fears and creating wealth and abundance. Here's the trick. We're often divided. We are here, but we're not here. We're so busy, and many times it's almost as if we are on autopilot. When we're on autopilot, we just simply don't act in our own best self-interest. The momentum of the past, habits and routines, or just whatever we feel in the moment, we can continue to unthinkingly follow that without choice. And we can be harmful not just to ourselves, but others as well. So when we're in that state, we're letting something else control us. Sometimes we're obsessed about the past or the future. We miss what's right here in this moment. And we just unthinkingly fill the moment with whatever we feel or whatever we think. You have choice in this present moment to fill it with anything. And what I'm about is filling it with celebration for life and choosing to fill the present moment with happiness and abundance. And in that way, we can choose to be a conscious creator of our life. It sounds almost cliche, but just think about it. You either wake up and you feel weird, or the momentum from the past and just the routines that we get into, they can lock us. Sometimes we feel trapped, right? And we can follow that, or we can choose something different. That's what this is about. It's about making the choice, filling our life with meaning and fulfilling experiences. Because through that self-effort and self-control, we can lift ourselves up. So it's a skill in a sense. Just like anything else, we can be present and consciously do what is efficient and effective and meaningful. And that's why it can lead to so many great benefits. Calmness, decreased stress and anxiety, and a big one, more skillful responses instead of just reacting instinctually. We can have more empathy and understanding of others, which can many times lead to decreased pain. And sometimes, just by choosing the right thing, we can have a healthier life, longer lifespans. So there's many benefits of it, but also it can cut the root bonds, which sometimes we're self-medicating, right? We can have harmful medications, or even food we can use as medication to sedate us a little bit, or to have an emotional routine that takes us further away from what we feel. By letting those things come up, being present, we can digest and transcend them. So people who are present to what they think and they feel, even just being aware of it, being mindful of it, and especially when we start to choose what we want in the present moment, not just unthinkingly follow whatever we feel, we're ultimately less stressed and more fulfilled. But how do we do that? What are the 3 steps to being mindful? The first step is very simple. Number one, just be present. Be present to now, your attention. So what does that mean? It's just conscious awareness, being here. Most people are caught up in a inner dialogue, and that's okay. But what is unfolding right now? Sometimes our own feelings and thoughts can overwhelm that. The second step is really about the mental attitude. Well, what does that mean? Once we are present to now and just being aware of what's going on, just putting yourself in the present moment. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? What is going on here, right? It's simple. It's not something abstract. Then it comes to, you can increase the quality of what is actually going on in the present moment. So in that way, we can be more of a witness, and I don't mean that in an abstract term. I mean that in a way that we can develop a friendly, non-judgmental, open-minded attitude towards the moment. And that is the true non-attachment that people talk about. And there's a lot to say about that, but this frees us from being reactive, and instead we are responsive and we act with intention. And then 3, once we are present to the moment and we have a quality of a friendly, non-judgmental attitude, we can simply have intention. So in this moment, how do I celebrate life? For many people, they're just not even conscious. By that I mean, if they feel angry, they're angry. Not, okay, what's going on here? Okay, I'm upset. Maybe this is valid. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just an emotion. Maybe I'm maximizing. Maybe I'm distorting reality. Very common things. And then by being friendly and non-judgmental towards that, we can say, okay, what would I like to choose? Would I like to choose to just let go? Would I like to choose to exercise? Would I like to choose to feel good? And that's a choice anyone can make. It can take practice because the past has some momentum to it, but it will never happen if you unthinkingly follow whatever comes up. So in that moment of having our attention on now, and we're witnessing it in a sense, so there's a quality to it and a friendly, non-judgmental attitude that allows us to choose with intention. It opens the door to power, to personal power. It gives us the ability to act. We know that now's the only time we can act. We can reap the benefits of the past, but right now we have choice. So just being present isn't enough. We have to act. That's why it was about being present more fully, having more coherent actions, and not just unthinkingly follow something that doesn't lead us to where we want to go. So it's not just about being present or mindful of it. That doesn't make you successful. That doesn't make you creative or efficient or effective. And it's not just about that right attitude of a friendly, non-judgmental attitude. It's being present, having the proper attitude, which allows you to choose. And at that point, you have all the freedom. What do you want in this moment? Do you choose this? Do you choose that? Do you choose this? And in that way, you're not a slave to yourself. You're not a slave to your instinct or reactions. And that's why it's simple. That's why it's powerful. And that's also why it can lead to so many great things, because it's really not too hard. What do I want to do right now? I'm okay with what I feel, and I want to do something great. What does that look like? Maybe I'll do some breathing exercises to reset my nervous system and develop a calm, relaxed state. Boom, easy, right? Anyone can choose that. Or maybe I want to read a book about relationships. Boom, I can have better relationships. Or maybe I just want to have empathy and caring, compassion, and love for the people in my life. whatever you want, by breaking that momentum of the past, by being present and mindful, we get to choose. So what can you choose? Mental clarity. You can step out of autopilot. You can step out of patterns of stress. You can develop higher states of consciousness if you have the right tools for it. Improve relationships, accomplish success, resolve your unresolved emotions, be present to your relationship with food and develop a better relationship, and create wealth and abundance, because you literally have almost unlimited potential. Whatever you fill your present moment with will compound. So by simply applying these fundamentals and these principles in different situations, you can have an easy and effective relationship with your very self. Thank you so much, and I invite you to support this community by liking, commenting, and subscribing. For me, this mission is about simple and easy ways we can better ourselves through the wisdom traditions. Things like mindfulness and Zen and Buddhism and yoga can almost be so abstract and disconnected from our day-to-day lives, and we don't have anyone who has guided us there. Usually our teachers and our parents weren't trained or knowledgeable in those things, so they didn't tell us these simple ways to make our life better with simple and easy to understand truth. So I'm here to share with you what I've learned in a way that can hopefully make your life better. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great day.